We have now done both Mario Kart Wii and Mario Kart Double Dash in this series of tracks we still need in the Booster Course Pass. I asked you guys what game I should do next, and like I predicted, Mario Kart DS came out victorious. Mario Kart DS is one of my favorites, and it has a bunch of good tracks, so I'm excited to do this one. So let's get right into it. First one is Figure 8 Circuit. The first one I'm going to do is a controversial one, and that is Yoshi Falls. It's controversial because I know a lot of people aren't big fans of it, and I actually held a poll about this on my community tab, and the majority of you said it is not a good track and does not need to be in the Booster Course Pass. And while I know there are plenty of other tracks that are better, I still like it and have fond memories of playing it in DS and also Wii. Yes, it's too short and the layout is just an oval, but it can still be fun and I wouldn't mind seeing it on the Switch. Is it my first choice? Absolutely not. Would I be mad if it was in the DLC? Not really. Am I blinded by nostalgia? Only a little. Luigi's Mansion shouldn't be controversial, however, as I feel it is pretty well liked, especially if you're a fan of the game with the same name. Even though I'm not crazy about the game, I do like the track, and it was even my number 1 on my spooky track rankings list. Obviously you drive through a mansion, but you then go outside and drive through mud and try to avoid these walking trees, which make it somewhat difficult for a Mushroom Cup course. It's not my favorite DS course by any means, but it's solid and I think would make a great addition to the DLC. Delfino Square is arguably the best track in Mario Kart DS and is one of the best tracks in general. There's not just one thing about it that stands out, it's all just really good. The visuals, the layout, the shortcuts, the music, every aspect of it is just so well done. Delfino Square proves that you don't need a unique theme or crazy visuals or mechanics to be a great course, and that sometimes people just want a good layout with fun shortcuts and great music, and that's why we need this one in the Booster Course Pass. DK Pass is one of my favorites from DS and one of my favorite retros from Mario Kart 7. I love winter tracks and this is one of the best ones in my opinion. It's got a lot of challenging but enjoyable turns while also avoiding giant snowballs. Also there's a hidden item box that always either gives you triple mushrooms or a star, which adds some strategy. This course ironically gives me such a warm and satisfying feeling when I play, which yes is partly because of nostalgia, but it's also an all-around fun track and the music is of course fantastic. Airship Fortress is another classic that was redone on the 3DS and is probably a top 5 track in Mario Kart DS. It's based off of levels in Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World and it's always super fun to play. Tons of hazards like bullet bills, Monty moles, and even lasers, and you get shot out of a cannon, which is always fun, and go down a huge spiral tower to do it all over again and hopefully not die. This is one from DS I would bet on coming back for sure since it is a fan favorite and it just seems like it would fit in 8 Deluxe. DS's version of Bowser's Castle is definitely one of my favorites. Sure, it's not as visually impressive as some of the others, but it has a pretty fun layout and some unique hazards like the famous spinning cylinder and the moving platforms above the lava. It's also a bit on the shorter side when it comes to Bowser's Castles, but I really don't mind. We still haven't seen a Bowser's Castle be put in the Booster Course Pass, but if there is one, then I think DS would be a solid choice. And of course, we have to talk about Rainbow Road. Even though I am very nostalgic for Mario Kart DS, I will admit the Rainbow Road in this game is not the greatest. The only thing that really stands out about it is the loops, which can sometimes be more annoying than fun, particularly if you get hit, because then you'll fall off the course every time. The rest of the track is fine, but nothing will impress you. It's by no means a bad course or a bad Rainbow Road, it's just solid, but I would welcome it with open arms in the DLC for sure. And that was Mario Kart DS tracks we still need in the Booster Course Pass. Let me know what tracks you want to see come back the most and if you agreed or disagreed with what I had to say. Also let me know which game I should do next in the series. Thanks everyone for watching and have a great day.